Episode 457, AMALIA and European AI Sovereignty.
The AI 6 Podcast with Joanne Sweeney.
Portugal has just launched AMALIA, an open-source AI model built specifically for European Portuguese, and it's being framed as an act of digital sovereignty rather than just another model release, which of course we're all used to. Hello, and you're very welcome back to AI 6, where I'm on a mission to upskill 500,000 people in AI 6 minutes at a time. Don't forget, on Saturdays, we have the long listen. Today, I want to take a look at AMALIA and why Portugal is building its own open AI model and what it tells us about how Europe is trying to get out from under American AI dominance. Because let's face it, we are behind. AMALIA was officially unveiled on the 1st of July by a consortium of Portuguese universities and research institutions, backed by Portugal's government and EU recovery funds. Reuters reports that the project received about €5.5 million from the Recovery and Resilience Plan, and that more than 60 researchers contributed to adapting and training the model. Rather than being built as a consumer assistant like ChatGPT, AMALIA is a foundation model, a large language system that public institutions, companies and universities can use as a base to build their own applications. Of course, it's been designed around Portugal and all things Portuguese. It's trained on European Portuguese, the language, with an explicit aim to reflect the culture, the legal context, and not a generalised English model. Early use cases already announced include an AI-powered museum guide for Portugal's cultural institutions, a teaching assistant for schools, decision support tools for the Portuguese Navy, and digital assistants to help citizens navigate public services. AMALIA is being treated as public digital infrastructure. And AMALIA is open source. The model weights, the training dataset, and source code are being released under an open license, with official communications pointing to Apache 2.0 as the chosen license. That means other organizations can download it, inspect it, fine-tune it, and deploy it on their own infrastructure without depending on an overseas cloud provider. The Portuguese Agency for State Technological Reform, which coordinates the project, describes this openness as a way to strengthen sovereignty over public information systems and citizen data, reduce dependence on closed models from abroad, and let a wider community build and improve the system over time. Under the EU AI Act, legal experts note that AMALIA is classified as a general-purpose AI model without systematic risk. It means that while the model still has to meet transparency and safety requirements, it is not treated as one of the highest-risk frontier systems that could trigger the most stringent obligations. The developers emphasise that AMALIA was trained using publicly available and legally accessible data, framed within EU law on scientific research, and that there is a formal mechanism to report concerns, including intellectual property complaints and misuse. AMALIA also sits on top of a wider European AI stack because it's built on Euro LLM 9B, an open European large language model designed to enhance EU digital sovereignty, and it was trained using high-performance computing resources from the Duquillion supercomputer in Lisbon and the Mare Nostrum 5 supercomputer in Barcelona. So although it's branded as a Portuguese model, it's an example of how national projects can reuse shared European infrastructure rather than starting from scratch. That's it for today's show. If you're ready to turn these insights into skills, here's how I can help. Get your copy of my book, AI Playbook, on Amazon. It's the perfect companion to the show. For weekly AI strategy, subscribe to my newsletter, Human in the Loop, on LinkedIn. Or if you want to take the next big step, you can take our CPD accredited professional diploma in AI. Maybe you need something more tailored for your organisation. You can book a call in my calendar at digitaltraining.ie, or if you work in government or public sector, go over to publicsectormarketingpros.com. If you found this episode useful, please share it with a pro that you know, and I'd love to read your comments on Spotify. And if you can, take a second to like, rate, or subscribe wherever you listen. It really helps the show. This is AI6. I'll talk to you on the next episode.